This.
Good morning.
Is.
Class.
The Woody Show.
It is The Woody Show.
Yep.
I'm Woody, and there's Ravy and Menace.
Hi.
Our executive producer, Seabass.
Yeah.
Our associate producer, Fake News. Cameron.
Yeah.
We have Bort in the production room. We have Randy, our video producer, on the cameras. He's going to be coming in for the Millennial movie review.
Sweet.
American Pie is the movie he'll be reviewing and giving us a rating of 1 to 5 fidget spinners this week, so that's coming up. We got young Michael on the boards, and Julie on the phone screen are taking your calls. 1-800-782-7987. 1-800-782-7987. It is graduation season. And so this has become an annual tradition here on The Woody Show where Greg Gorey, who is one of the most thought out and caring people that we have here on staff, certainly the most sensitive.
Yeah.
No question.
Yeah.
No question.
So he cares.
Oh, I care a lot.
And so if there was anybody to be giving a speech for graduation and addressing the class, in this case of 2018, it would be Greg Gorey.
Thank you.
And so Greg has prepared his thoughts and his statement. And here we go with Greg Gorey's 2018 commencement address. The floor is yours, Greg.
Oh, well, thank you, Woody. And ladies and gentlemen of the graduating class of 2018. Sorry, kindergartners, we're not counting you because kindergarten graduation is silly and graduation is an accomplishment. And let's face it, they're putting you through no matter what. So, real graduates, congratulations. You are 4 years smarter. And if you paid your own way, you now know how to make a meal using nothing more than a stick of gum, some croutons, and a few ketchup packets. And if you were lucky enough to have mom and dad pay your way, you now realize that you should have pocketed that spring break allowance and figured out how to double it just to leave a deposit on your very first apartment because life is expensive and life is not fair. No matter what grade you are graduating from, no matter where you're graduating to, I say stay curious, keep learning. If you are graduating into high school, stay curious as to why all the adults you're surrounded by keep telling you that it's preferable, even enjoyable, to write a book report as opposed to paying a mortgage. Someday you're going to look back and you're going to wonder why you dreaded reading Catcher in the Rye and having to write a paper about it, and you'll be kicking yourself because reading a book that's actually pretty damn good was so much better than selling your late grandmother's prized Hummel figurines just so you can pay your utility bill. Been there, done that.
Did you really?
Oh,
Yeah.
No. Oh, Grandma. Oh,
Sorry,
Me,
Grandma.
Mom.
For a utility bill?
Yeah.
How much did you get for them?
Oh, God. $200 for something that was probably worth way more than
Are you
that.
serious?
I was
no.
desperate.
Well, worth, quote
Yeah.
unquote.
Well, yeah. I
Did
was
you ever
ceramic
sell
figurine.
like plasma or anything like that?
No, never did that. Although I might.
Yeah.
Just for added security. Stay curious as to why all the girls like Tyler and Kyle, even though they're bullies who are too cool for school, and all the guys like Chloe and Taylor, even though they care about their Gucci sunglasses way more than they care about actual humans. But worry not. Your curiosities will be satisfied at your 10th reunion, which will be here before you know it, and you're going to see that Tyler and Kyle are still wearing their high school football jerseys and driving that Firebird that was cool 30 years ago, while Chloe and Taylor are twice divorced and consider themselves influencers because they've sold 7 handmade pot holders on Etsy. Side note, everybody you meet is an influencer and everybody is an Instagram model. Stay curious about that odd friend who is always toying around with stuff that seems silly but could someday be something pretty huge, like that guy you call Menace, who you judged for being way too involved with iPhones and apps, only to accept the fact that he's probably going to be the first billionaire in your graduating class.
What?
Side note, it's okay not to tweet. Sometimes Twitter gets you into trouble.
Oh, no.
Stay curious as to why you have teachers who criticize your writing. You have your own style, you create your own characters. Maybe those characters don't fit the politically correct narrative that's rammed down your throat from the rest of the knit cap wearing faculty. But sometimes your story's villain really is an arrogant, gruff Russian plumber who drinks too much vodka and is far too chauvinistic with his wife, Katerina, because sometimes a character is just a character. Maybe your character is a gay guy named Michael, a Financially reckless dater of guys way too young who spends all his income on booze and trips to Cuba. Because sometimes a character is just a character. And stay curious as to why your art teacher has the nerve to question your taste level while praising the so-called sculptor who placed an IKEA coffee cup on top of a Target saucer and called it an art installation entitled Dystopian Breakfast Beverage. Stay curious. Keep learning.
Yeah.
Even after you've graduated with your degree in Scandinavian female poetry, because you never know where that degree will take you. I know history majors who are now TV news anchors, and I know biology majors who are now landscape designers. Maybe your degree in fermentation sciences will lead you to a job with the floor cleaning icon Swiffer. Stay curious as to why both sides of the Swiffer pad used to be quilted, so you could use one side until it was caked with floor crap, and then you could flip it over and have a fresh quilted side to clean the rest of your floor crap, but now they only quilt one side? Why, Swiffer? Why?
Damn you, Swiffer!
Why do you hate Mother Earth? It's a money grab, isn't it? So graduates, when you work for Swiffer, you tell them, and you tell them firmly, stop hating Mother Earth, Swiffer.
That's right. Quilt that second side.
Yeah. Side note. Don't ever lecture others about being green while flying around in a private jet and cruising around in a fleet of yachts and rationalize it by pointing out that one of your 7 houses has a rain basin. Now, maybe your degree in nautical archaeology is going to lead you to a career as a realtor. Stay curious as to why they promote all their listings without telling you the price. They just want you to call them so they can put you on their list of potential buyers. It's annoying. Tell us the price, and if we're interested and we can afford the place, then we will call you. So graduates, when you land that job at the agency, you tell them, and you tell them firmly. Include the price in your listings, realtors.
Jerks.
Now, if your degree in psychological contexts of human sexuality leads you to a career as a contractor, stay curious as to why they always hang towel racks way too low. When you hang your hand towel on the rack, do you really want it draped on the countertop? No, you don't. So graduate, when you get that job with the top builder in town, you tell them, and you tell them firmly, hang your towel racks higher, contractors. But most of all, graduates, stay curious as to why grown adults overuse the word fair. Like I said, life isn't fair. Don't overuse that word. The very essence of the word is flawed. Somebody's always going to have more than you. Somebody will always have less than you. The whole point of striving toward graduation this day was to advance yourself. Those who have more than you are not inherently evil, despite what your hookah-smoking sociology teacher might have told you. And people who have less than you are not inherently lazy, despite what your brandy-sniftering uncle told you. So welcome to the real world, graduates. Stay curious and stay hungry, and success will come. Your idea of success might be different. Your idea of success might be that leafless lawn you see when you get home from work. Or success might be pouring the perfect pint of homemade microbrew after a long day of Amazon Prime deliveries. But don't ever consider your floor cleaning wipes a success until you've quilted both sides. Congrats, class of 2018. Me love, and stay curious.
There it is.
Amazing. Amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, Greg Gorey. And his 2018 commencement address.
Love it.
Look out, Oprah.
Mm-hmm.
Greg Gorey's on your heels, lady.
Suck it, Oprah.